JBN, we keep you informed. Hi guys, I shared a news item with you on February 22nd about two elderly returned residents in Hellshire St. Catherine. Now I know some of you prefer the more formal type of news reporting, but for this one I have to give my 2 cents, so my apologies. For the first timers, welcome to JBN. For all my regulars, thanks for your support, especially those who encourage me every day. Your views and comments are really appreciated daily. Now let me share a little of the backstory. In that news item, I talked about an elderly couple that had returned to Jamaica and had settled in Hellshire. They went to visit relatives in Florida and then wanted to go on up to New York. But a neighbor whom they had asked to give an eye for them and water their plants went to the house and realized that the house had been broken into, so they had to cut their trip short and return home. Upon their return, they realized that a whole lot of their valuables were stolen, so they made a report to the Hellshire police station. A detective came out to the house, collected a statement. So about 3 days later, there was a knock at her door about 8 p.m. and she heard her name being called. And her husband went to the door. When her husband went to the door, 3 men were there dressed in police uniform. You know, the blue tunic of the police them wear sometime. Anyway, if I cut a long story short, the couple was told by these men that they came from the Portmore police station. Now these people live in Hellshire. I don't know why Portmore police would be over there. So they told them that they came to collect additional statements. Anyway, these men, these unscrupulous characters, robbed the old people them again of everything of value, including US $5,000. And they even had the gall to hold a gun at the old man's head. So for the update, let me just get into the update. I have just found out that the 4 cops have been arrested by MOCA, that's the Major Organized Crime and Anti-Corruption Agency, in connection with this robbery. I remember reading some of the comments that you guys posted saying it was the police who have done it. But me just never want to agree do not. I just want to say, let me give them a benefit I doubt and so no wrong. So the same people them who swore to serve and protect rob the old people them again and hold the gun at the old man's head. Now if police can do this, what them expect career criminals to do? Too many police officers are walking around as legally armed criminals. Some of you must be wondering why I don't show my face on the channel. It's incidents like these that prevent me from doing so. Percival, LaTouche, president of the Jamaica Association for Resettlement of Returning Residents, him a call for the police to listen too much rogue police officers in the JCF. Him said from what he has been hearing from the returning residents, there are a lot of robberies taking place on the highways and other places. He said it happened regularly at St. Thomas, Lucea, Hellshire, Portmore. And he said that a lot of residents don't even report it, they just leave the country the following day. Now, according to Mr. LaTouche, because I didn't know this information, returning residents are more susceptible to robbery because of information such as finances, tax returns, home address that they have to disclose to customs officers when returning home. Now, why government want people tax returns? I understand them home address, but why they want a tax return and their finances? They already know the system corrupt. So all them do is set up returning residents to be victims of robberies and murders. Why you want people that kind of personal information for just going at anybody on? Now, if we can't trust the police, what we are going to trust? Now we realize why so many persons are dying on this island. This might be one of the reasons, because whenever there's a dispute and some of the disagreement in some communities, people are afraid to go to the police, because when they go to the police can call back their name. Call back their name to the person that they made a report about. So people just decide, say, you know what, I'm going to deal with the situation myself, you know. And it is rather sad. It is sad that our country has become to this. 4 all, I don't even know if you call them, grown men can come together and make a decision to go rob the old people them. They said that in both robberies they have lost over $17 million in values, in money and values. Now, no for one want to come back home. We don't live here. We don't have fire now, we face racism, we don't work in a freezing rain, we don't work in a cold, and the whole dream is just to come back home, go enjoy the nice sunshine and just sit down by your porch and you just want to go to the beach and you just go in the back and you plant your fruit trees and you just go in the back and you just pick up what you want and you just eat it. That is the dream of a lot of you that I've spoken to. But when you come back around here now, if you can live, if you enjoy all that you have worked for, if you come back home, enjoy your pension and just say, yes, me can rest easy now. We now face more problem from police and criminals. This don't make no sense. This don't make no sense at all. So we're surrounded by criminals in and out of uniform. Jamaica is in a very sad state, extremely sad state. A sad state when 4 grown men Because this is not the first incident. This is something that happens over and over. But a lot of times people don't report it. But 4 grown men can come together and decide that them now come together in agreement. So they're going to rob the old people them because they're too bad mind. That is one of the biggest problems. People too bad mind. They don't like to see people with nothing. But you know what? I'm not telling myself nothing more. You know. Don't tell me what I say. Want to talk to me. I'd love to hear from those persons, some of those silent viewers. I would love to hear to get your feedback on this. And as my regulars, them, I know so I'm not going to give me 1 or 2 cents on this. So JBN, I know we keep on updated, we keep on informed. Remember, tell somebody about us today so them can subscribe to the channel. And remember, click the notification bell so you can get the news items as them come out. Respect, one love.